Hello, hello. This week we're going to have a review zero, first, and second conditionals. So let's learn about the second conditional. But first, let's review the zero conditional and the first conditional. Okay, remember that on on zero conditional, we have the structure if plus subject plus present verb. Then we have the second with present verb. We said that we could use it for scientific laws. Example, if you hit ice, it melts. We could also use it for rules. If the traffic light is red, drivers must stop. Facts. If you mix blue and red, you make purple. Habits and routines. If it's sunny, I ride my bike to work. And instructions, you could also use it for instructions. If you push the button, it turns on. Okay, so they are true, 100% true. Okay, and we saw that first conditional, the structure is if plus subject plus present verb. Then I have the second, the result with will in the base verb. Possible, future conditionals, and probably results, that it could be true. Okay, if it rains, I will watch a movie. If it's sunny, I will go to the park. Rains is in present, and the second result is with will and the verb in the main. Now let's see second conditional. Okay, so second conditional is for hypothetical, in the present and in the future. Untrue at the moment, impossible, or very unlikely. That's what hypothetical means. And the structure is if plus subject plus the past verb. The subject would be the second with would as the base verb. Here you have to be very careful because the second conditional is past verb. So I have to know all the verbs in past, and we're gonna review the verbs this week. We're gonna review verbs so we could use it correctly, because if we don't know the verbs, we cannot use it correctly, the second conditional. And the second sentence after the comma, I have to use if with past verbs. Then after the comma, I would use would with the base verb. But I can also use would, might, may, or could as the verbs. Okay. Unlikely situations. If I had a boyfriend, if I could fly, if I won the lottery, those are unlikely or maybe impossible or very unlikely. Let's see some examples. He might be fit if he didn't eat so much junk food. Might is my modal verb. Didn't eat is past tense, negative. Remember that the negatives go with didn't. She would trouble more if she didn't have children. Would is my modal verb. Didn't have my past tense, also negative. So she has children. She doesn't travel a lot, so it's an unlikely situation. That's why it's second conditional. Another example, if I were millionaire, I would buy a boat. Here you have to be very careful because we have to use were in situations that are impossible or very unlikely. Unfortunately, I am not a millionaire, so I can buy a boat. Okay, now it's time for you to practice with a zero conditional, first conditional, and second conditional. So please be careful because they are mixed, and you have to find which conditional is each one. Write them in your notebook, please. And this is going to be your grammar homework, 14 sentences. And you have to look very carefully at the first part of the sentence. Then it's the comma. So you have to see how the verb is, in what tense it is, and what happens with the structure of this conditional. So be very careful to put the verbs in their correct form, okay? Well, I wish you have more experience doing this. Well, this is a review of the 3 conditionals we have been seeing last weeks or weeks ago. Thank you.